Okay, the Siyata Nishmaya. So we started the Rashi and Tosfos.
Yeah. Oh, Dr. Rabshua. Dr. Rabshua, so that's like 3 days of the week. Wow. Yes.
Okay. So yesterday we learned 3 options. In what way the father has rights as a Chia and a Bia, or the Mesira, or Matana, a gift, or Schar Bia itself. Schuz Bia, Schar Lekadesh Bia. Understand, Yerushalmi, you have to learn the Birkat Shmu, but we're not going to do it right now. We're going to go through the Gemara. There's a lot of parts that's to be learned here. So the Gemara answers. Omar Ravid Omar Rav. Rav Gimel Amud Beis. Omar Ravid Omar Rav. The Omar Kro, the verse says, V'yotzo chinam in kesef. Ein kesef lo don zeh, aval yesh kesef lo don acher, u'mayin Yehudav. There's a passage that says, V'yamo Ivro, Rashi says, V'yotzo chinam gabe amo Ivri, yoitzes mishus odoi misimon en airus. An amo Ivri, that she leaves the master's dominion with signs of being puberty signs. Umatzi lemichta v'yotzo chinam. The Torah could have written, she goes out for free. Means if she has signs of puberty, she goes out for free. Veloy boyen kesef, the Torah didn't have to say free, no money. Free means no money. No money is superfluous, not needed. Ele midrash bey. We want a darshan from it. It's extra and it's drosha. Ein kesef lo dozen kshesh imenu. There's no money in this master when she comes out of him. But yesh kesef lo donacher, but there is money in another master. Kshoytz imenu when she comes out of him. Which means the father that he has a girl that she gets married, she leaves his dominion because now she belongs to her husband. So when she leaves the dominion of the master to be free because she has puberty signs, there's no money, it's free. But when she leaves, only here chinam and kasef, anywhere else is with kesef. When she leaves the domain of the father to the husband to get married, Kiddushin, yes, that's called yoitza. She goes out from the father's dominion, and the father gets the money. So from there we learn the father gets the money. What? The joke, זה בדיחה. אנחנו פה בדף ג' עמוד ב', בתשובה של הגמרא, אמר רבינו אמר רב. הגמרא שכסף, והם יודעים שכסף בכסף שטר ובייה שייך לאבא. נכון? זוכר את השאלה? שאנחנו בתשובה. רבינו אמר רב, כתוב יצא חינם אין כסף, רש"י מסביר המילה אין כסף מיותר, אז אין כסף לאדון הזה שיוצאת ממנו מהמאסטר, ויש לאדון אחר שזה אבא, שהבת שלו מתחתנת, היא יוצאת מהדומיניון שלו, היא הולכת לבעל, לחתן, בעזרת השם, נכון? אז היא יוצאת מהאבא לחתן, אז שם כן יש כסף. והכסף הולך לאבא. זה הלימוד שהכסף הולך לאבא. כסף קידוש עולם, במובן? entiende? capish? Okay. In Tafaim?
I thought you only used that joke with me, on me.
Right, but you already not around. You threw the
Where are we? It's not Hartzion.
okay. What?
שהאישה אצל אבא, של הבת של אבא, הוא עושה הפקדת ילדים עליה, אבל כשהיא מתקטרת עם מישהו, הפקדת ילדים שלה על הבעל.
זה נכון, אבל זה לא מה שאנחנו מדברים עכשיו, מדברים על הגמרא לפני כן. או מה אבינו אמר רב, תסתכל להם לפנים. זה 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 שורות מלמעלה. 9, 10 שורות מלמעלה. אמר רב יהודה אמר רב. יש לך את זה? דאמר קרא, ויצא חינם אין כסף. על מי זה מדובר שם הפסוק? הפסוק ויצא חינם אין כסף מדבר על אמה עברייה. אתה יודע מה זה אמה עברייה? maid servant. Yes. לא ממזר. maid servant. זה... כן, אמה עברייה. עברייה. שהיא רוצה לצאת בגיל 12, יש לה סימנים, שהיא עכשיו puberty. איך אומרים puberty signs? Oh, now she has to go out. So the Torah says, ויצא חינם, אין כסף. המילה אין כסף מיותר. אז זה בא להגיד שפה אין כסף, יציאה מרשות האדון אין כסף, אבל יציאה של בת, שהיא מתחתנת ויוצאת מאבא לבעל, שם יש כסף. אבל יש כסף לאדון אחר, אומר אני אוהב, שהבת שלו יוצאת ממנו, שהוא מקדש אותה, אז שם ביציאה הזאת יש כסף. מובן? זה דיוק, זה דרש. דרש להסביר כי זה מיותר. אין כסף לאדון זה בעם העברייה. אבל יש כסף לאדון אחר, זה בת שמתחתנת, שמתקדשת ויוצאת מהדומיניון של האבא, מהרשות האב.
That's what you explained in English a few times already.
Yes, I did. I just said it in Hebrew.
Okay, fine.
יציאה מהאדון, מהאבא. מהאבא. Right. The Gemara has a question. Ve'ema ledido. Ve'ema ledido. What's the question? Rashi says. Let's see Rashi. Ve'ema ledido. Ava ay kesef. Maybe this money goes to her. True that the husband needs to give money, and that going out of the dominion of the father is only with money. But who says the money goes to the father? יש כסף, אין כסף לאדון זה, אבל יש כסף, יש כסף לאדון אחר, of this coming out, ליציאה חרס, who says, maybe אבי כסף to her. Why? The whole loy ksiv ein loy kesef. It doesn't say v'yotzachinam ein lo kesef. To make a diuk, the teiduk mino make a diuk, make an inference of it, and kesef lo don zeh, aber there's kesef lo don acher that the other, the master has it, which means when the amo ivriog leaves a master ein loy kesef, he doesn't have kesef, but if a woman, a daughter, leaves a father to get married, yesh loy kesef, he has kesef. So the word law to him was rewritten, so I can make a diuk en kesef lo don zeh, aber yesh kesef loy lo donach. But now there's not written loy, it doesn't read the word law en loy kesef, it says en kesef. If we written the law, the word law, so I'll make a diuk en loy la adon sheyotza shivcha mimenu כסף, אבל לשלול לאדון שזה האבא, שהבת שלו יוצאת ממנו, יש לו כסף. אז הנושא הוא, לא זה האדון. One second. אלוהי די תדוק מינו. But since the word does not say the word loy, this is the way you make a diuk and inference. And kesef in general be yitzia zu, not to who, doesn't say to who. There's no money which means when the girl has puberty signs, ain't kesef b'yetziah zu. There's no money in her going out. Aval yesh kesef b'yetziah acheres, but there is money in the other going out of the daughter going out of her father's dominion. It doesn't say who does it go where the money goes from. It just says there exists money or there's no exist money. But who does it go to? And maybe it goes to her. So how do I know the father gets the money? Maybe the father only has the rights to do the Maaseh Kiddushin. He receives it, she's Mekudeshes. But the ownership of the money should go to her. Since we don't have a posuk clearly that says it, we want to separate between the Maaseh Kiddushin and the ownership of the money. Now this needs a lot of clarification. I'll explain why. ¿Por qué? Normally, if Maaseh Kinyan Kesef is like Lekayim Kol Dover, it's a kiyum, so then the fact that the father can Mekayim the Maaseh by picking up the money, who says he owns the money? The papa. Yes. But if Kesef Kiddushin is Kesef Piroen, like the Sma, if the Kesef is just a Maaseh, dry Maaseh, so the fact the father has a right to do the Maaseh to marry off to this guy, to Mekadosh to this guy, who says he owns the money? But if the whole Kesef is a payment, it's Piroen. What? It's a piroin, it's a payment. So if the father gets the payment, so how can we say he gets the payment mitzad the Maaseh Kiddushin, but the ownership of the payment will be on her? It's a little bit hard. And that's Gemara's kasha. This is Gemara's kasha. Ochi ashna. Here come. Here now. Ovia mekabel kiddusheo. The father will receive the kiddushin nechsiv, as it says. Es biti nosati lishazeh. My daughter I gave this man, which means he's the one that's giving his daughter. So the Maaseh giving, how does he give his daughter? You have to do the Maaseh Kiddushin. The giving of the money goes to him. V'hi shoklo kaspan, she will take the money. What's the Gemara's question? Let's see Rashi. Let's see Rashi. Before you answer questions, I want to plant it to understand the problems before we give solutions. V'hi tishkol kaspa. Rashi says, beat me up. As a wonder, if the father does the Maaseh Kiddushin, as it says, as beating Osati, I gave my daughter, I gave means I did a Maaseh of giving by receiving the money, she will merit the money. Beat me, I wonder. Efsho, possible. Efsho, is it possible? Shal chinam, for the sake of freedom, free. Ziko akosu, the Torah, merit the father, bekabolas kiddusheo, receiving the kiddushin for free, for free. The Torah is mezakeh and the Maaseh, which was the Torah just gave him an act that he has the ability to do the act to make the kiddushin, to receive the money as an act. But the Torah just gave him for free that's rights to do the act without owning the money, without accepting the kiddushin. Without receiving the money, the ownership of the money.
But the daughter
Yes.
the father, and he is in charge of his soul, and he can sell to whatever he wants, like a Kodesh.
You can sell her as a maidservant. He can also mekadesh her, but maybe just to act. But the money will go to her, so it doesn't make sense. If he can give his daughter away, and he does the Maaseh of Kiddushin, how is it possible that she would take the money? That for no reason until he gave him the ability to be in charge. And giving over the daughter to another man means to do the Maaseh Kiddushin. The Torah gave for no reason for Chinam, the Torah gave him in charge to be a Bailim owner of the Maaseh Kiddushin, but really in the money, in the value of the money, she will get it. Doesn't make sense. What? Who's Avraham? I know, but what's his last name? Avom and Avom, yes. Good. Yes, what's his question? Okay, that's the Gemara's next step. Only a minor doesn't have the ability to receive, so the father receives. But a woman that's just between 12 and a half, she's a transmission of the puberty time period. Nara is between 12 and 12 and a half. The Isla she has a hand to receive Kiddushin. Tigde she and Nafsho, she will do the Kiddushin. V'tishkol kaspo, which means the father has the ability to do it and she has the ability. If the father did it, yes, but if she did it, she will do the Kiddushin, she will receive the money. Again, when the Torah said give away, when Gemara says, you ask, maybe the Torah gave the power to the father to kavod. The Gemara says no. Maybe the father got the power to do the Kiddushin because his daughter is out of it. She's a minor, ktana. But when she's nara, the father doesn't have the power to do it. She has the power because she's already nara. She's not bogeret. She's not an adult more than 12 and a half. But she's in the transmission period. It's called nara between minor and an adult. The transmission period is called nara between 12 and a half. Maybe in that transmission time period, she will make the kiddushin for herself because she has the ability to receive, and she will take the kiddushin. But the Gemara is not saying Yosvara that maybe even by Nara he will get the kavod, he will get the honor, then who does the mice and she will get the money. What? And then he will save the money for her for the future. Very hard. It's not this simple slow. You give the kavod, give kavod fully. Don't give kavod half. And more than that, you see that the father can sell his daughter. And when he sells his daughter, who gets the money? He or his daughter? What? No. He keeps the money. So why the Gemara didn't say the fact he can sell her and he gets the money? Surely when he gives her the kiddushin, he doesn't have kiddushin. He should own the money. What? Where?
He can sell twice his daughter, first from slavery and then from the Kiddushin.
What are you saying?
The father can sell her twice. First of all, for Eved Ivri. And
right.
Second of all, when she get out Hinam, Kudeshin. Like to get married.
No, I'm not so sure. No, because the Gemara later on says, once it's a machloikes. Can he do kiddushin after shifchus? Since he was boged, he betrayed her. Betrayed her that he sold her for slavery. Then he's out. He doesn't have the rights anymore to marry. He's out of her. He's out of her world. What?
He's in charge of his money, she's money, sorry. Because she sells his daughter, at 12 and half. And all the money that the girl made.
He cannot sell his daughter when she's 12 and a half. She's finished. She's not under his domain. No dominio. Finito la dominio. No dineros, no plata, no nothing. Only when she's young. What again?
He says that.
One second. We didn't learn it yet. 1 second. Yes.
I just have a question from the beginning of
the
question of the Gemara. It says
yes.
I don't understand the question of the Gemara. Maybe it's because we can say ויצא חינם אין כסף.
ביציע זו או ביציע אחר שיש כסף, but it goes to her.
לא, לא. מה המאמינה?
If it would be ביצע חינם אין לו כסף, I would say אין לו כסף, אבל יש לאדון, לא לאדון, שלאבא יש כסף.
אבא הביאה,
Yes.
they want to, when left before the time, 6 years or whatever, he has to pay the money of the rest of the year.
Yes.
To who pays?
To the master.
To the master. So the Torah has not said law. It's not necessary to say law.
It's true.
Because it's not.
It's true, but you're making one mistake here. You write it, didn't have to write it, but it didn't have to write the whole statement. Just ויצא חינם, אין לו כסף is not needed. אין כסף is not needed בכלל. The whole world, the whole statement, אין כסף is not needed. When I say בחינם, what does חינם mean? Free. So why do we have to say בחינם? No money. No, אין כסף ביציע. But if the Torah wants to teach you something, the extra word, the yitur of the words, the yitur milim, the extra of the words, yitur milim, comes to teach you something. So the Torah has to direct you what to learn and how to learn. So if you're already talking about the yitur, it should be written law. But if it's not written law, it just says en kesef biyitzia zu, v'esh kesef biyitzia acher. I know there's no need, but there's no need to read b'chlal the whole word and kesef b'chlal. So if you're already writing, you want to teach proper. No. If you want to teach properly, then don't make a mistake. So I could say in kesef biyitzia, yesh kesef biyitzia, but it really goes to her. But if I say law, I wouldn't get down mistake. Because I'm talking about the master if it's to the father. Now, so how the Gemara removes it? Who says that she will take the money? No. If the father has the rights to make the Kiddushin, surely he has the right. Why bechinam for free? No reason. The Torah would just give him the money to do the ma'aseh. It must be that he owes us. Comes Rabbi Avraham ben Avraham or Rabbi Gavriel is maybe no. The Torah just gave him honor, but really she will take the money.
What about responsibility?
Oh, must be. The Rashi says bechinam, bechinam ziko, which means a svara makes sense that not for free the Torah gave him, not just to give him kavod. It must be is part of the responsibility. Also has rights. That's more of a svara. If I have two options, one svara the Torah just gives him honor, or the Torah gives him the responsibility and rights. So responsibility and rights come together. That's a simple svara.
Why with this responsibility? He put her into the world. He has to take responsibility to marry, to get her married.
Right. So part of the responsibility that he gets her money. He does the ma'aseh kiddushin and he receives the money. Not her.
It's a bit hard because he put her into the world and he sees with getting married. Because he's not capable of that. So he put into his responsibility because he brought into the world to take care of her. So to take care of her is very nice, but part of taking care of her is to give her what she needs. What she needs is the money.
Right, so he can give her whatever he has, but it belongs to him. Maybe only a minor that doesn't have a yad. The Kabbalah Kiddushin, then the Torah gave him responsibility and rights. Ava Nairo Disla Yad, Nairo that has the ability to take care of herself, because anywhere else she has a yad. The Kabbalah Kiddushin Tiktashi and now she will mekadesh herself and receives the money. So the Gemara answers. Omar quote the verse says, Binureo Beisavio Koshvach Nurim Lavia. Says the word Binureo Beisavia. So never whatever she gets, the father owns. So it doesn't make sense that she will make the kiddush and she will take the money. Because anyhow, the father is responsible on her, and all the money she makes goes to him. Rashi. When the Torah was mezake the father to receive it by a minor, she doesn't have a yad. The labastir, she doesn't have das. She's a little girl, no understanding. So then the father's totally control, responsible, control, and own. The code in which he has a problem. Is beating osati lisha that posuk. It's in a posuk in which he shemra. That the guy said, "Listen, I marry you. Gave me your daughter, and when the night of the marriage, I saw she's not a virgin." Which is shemra. He says, "Benairo ksiv." They were talking about a nairo. So how can you say that beating osati that the father has the rights in the giving, and therefore he should get the money, refers to a ktano? It's beaten. That parsha, beating osati. It's a parsha of which is shemra benairo ksiv. Strong kasha. How come saying Moses is not is enemy bektano, but nairo is different? The pasuk is beating otati that he has the rights to give over, and if he has the rights. It doesn't make sense that he wouldn't have the rights to for the money. He's talking about not Ktano, he's talking about Nairo. Moshe Shemer is a Nairo. The Chsiva Nosnu Lavia Nara, they give the 100 zuz of Moshe Shemer, the knas, the fine, they give it to the father of the Nara, means she's in the state of Nara, not a Ktano. So he answers, no. Lo'olam the Kitchon Yalo Bekanuzu. When he says, I gave my daughter, and now you claiming that when you got married to her, you didn't find bisulim. I gave her when she was a minor, and now you got engaged to her when she is nairo. But really, the giving over, bitin atati, is animin lektano. That's Rashi's answer. Toisas, in length, he goes back and forth. So you try to give a different answer. Toisas says, "Ve'en animin lektano v'avagav the koayri benairo." Even though the verse Natati is Nairo Kedechsiv is a clue, you stone her, or giving the Navia Nairo. Voidzim which is Shemer al Aktano Potu. So must be talking about the Nairo. Rashi brought a much more clear raya, but not Navia Nairo. The better raya. But anyhow, they bring other rayas too. We call Mokim Shloim, however you can say. The Achiko Malek Rashi. Is beaten asati lezik soktano. I gave my daughter as a kiddushin when she was a minor. Atik now she's adult. Comes toises is a kash. Being toimar alektano itzirko. A minor doesn't need a verse that I can give over, and I own the kiddushin. The ash is if I can sell my daughter, means I own her work. Case of Kiddushin, the case of Kiddushin, boys not needed to say. Right? The Chaygav, the Maisi Odor, how do we know the Maisi Odaim of Ktano belongs to her father? Because if he can sell her, surely he owns the work of her hands, and surely the Kiddushin is his. So how can we say Bitin Osati goes to a minor, a really pubic transmission period of Nairo belongs to her? That I don't need a pasuk. I don't need a pasuk because I even can sell her. Yeshloimar, the answer is the loidomi. No, there's no comparison. The gabe maisi odeh, reference to work of a hand, nicha, it makes sense. It belongs to their father. When I sell my daughter, what I sell for? I sell for work of a hand. You sell only for the work. About the kiddushin, kiddushin is different. Kiddushin is the money of Kiddushin is not work of a hand. I don't buy a girl by Kiddushin to buy a work of a hand. I'm making a contract of a relationship. Kiddushin is doesn't connect to selling. Even though you can marry her while she's a slave, a maidservant in exchange of the money of the mechira. I know which the money of the being sold, I transfer it to Kiddushin. Aval bekiddushin mamash, Kiddushin direct, lo matzin shum schusla, we never found a merit to the father, which means, although the father can sell, and Maisi Odeh is included, but Kiddushin is not included. What? Yadeh? I don't know what you're still reading. The loidomi, the Rabbi Maisi Odeo Nicho, Kik Shemocho Moiche Maisi Odeo, Shagin Melachtonim Keres. Those are the words. Leyada. Leyada means you could, when somebody sells his daughter to a maidservant, the master can exchange the future money of work that he sold, that he got when he received, to marry her. That's nothing. But let's say she wants to maya'ed or to mekadosh her, you can use the money of the selling, the leftover the money of the selling, to miya'ed to marry her. So even if you do yud, only with the money of the selling. But mamash, can do kiddushin to the daughter direct. We never found any rights to the father. Again, very important here. The Gemara says, "It's beaten osati." How can you say talk about a knayo? The Gemara says maybe when the father has the rights, which is a minor, not a transmission period. What do you mean? Rashi says, how can you say that his right is only a nairo and ktano? The story of Moitzi Shrem is talking about Nara, not Ktana. Says no. I gave her as a Ktana. Now you Moitzi Shrem as a Nara. I gave her as a minor, and now you Moitzi Shrem. And then when she grew up as a Nara, now you Moitzi Shrem. She says, but to tell you the chiddush that I can give over a minor is not needed, because if I can sell her, surely my sale there is then surely Kiddushin. Says no. I can sell, and my sadeh is part of the selling, because I sell for the sake of my sadeh, of the work of a hand. But Kiddushin is not work of a hand. Kiddushin is a relationship. Another question, do I have rights in it or not? So that's why I need a posuk to tell you that the father has the rights, even the Gemara's have, maybe the Kiddush of that is beating osati, that I can give my daughter, and I receive the money from my daughter is only a minor. The question is what I need a pasuk for. If I can sell her, surely I can give her for kiddushin. No, you can sell her and also work of a hand as part of the selling. But kiddushin is something else. You need a pasuk that tell you that by ktana you can give her for kiddushin. So the Gemara has a kasha. Maybe it's only for minor, and I need chiddush because kiddushin is not part of my yadayim. And how do I know nara? I don't know nara. What's the makor the father can mekadosh the bat? And the beating of sati. Why we need a posuk for that? I don't need a posuk. I even can sell. I need a posuk because I can sell, and my sale there is part of the selling. But kiddushin is not selling. Kiddushin is not work of a hand. Kiddushin is a relationship. Who says you have the rights over your daughter to put her in a relationship that she doesn't want, or she doesn't have das? That's another chiddush. You need a posuk for that. And when the Torah is mechadish, she has the rights. And then he gets the money. But as a nairo, he doesn't have the right. She has the hand, and she will get him the money. So we don't know how by nara the father gets the money. That's the most question. Yes. No, you can say in pros and both. Ktana and nara. The Gemara's push off. The Gemara's dechira maybe is only ktana. Because she doesn't have a yad, so it makes sense. When Torah gave their father the power to do the ma'aseh. But now that it has a yad, who says the Torah gave? Maybe the person goes on. The habim goes on both. What's called the most, but the here no, only by ktana, which makes sense to give him the power because she's a minor. She doesn't have a yad. But the nairo that has a yad, who says then the Torah gave him the power? The kiddushin. Now we gain a big thing that kiddushin is not. You don't give kesef l'kiddushin to buy a work of a hand. You give kesef kiddushin for relationship. The question is, if the father has the right to do the ma'aseh, does he has the right to own the money? Two different things. The one says only by minor, and one says doesn't make sense that this time will give him honor or no responsibility without gaining from it. Responsibility also comes from with rights. So he will have the responsibility without rights. Doesn't make sense. One says no, maybe only minor. He has responsibility because she cannot. She has the rights. But in Naira, that maybe she has the hand, who says he has a responsibility and his rights? And rights, maybe she will do it, and she'll get the money. The Gemara says no. It says in the Pasuk, B'nureh b'Yisaviyah, Kol Shmach Nurim Le'aviyah. And here there's a big problem. Why? because suddenly we jump back. And there's a back and forth here. The Gemara says, all the benefit of a youth goes to the father, but it's not benefit of the youth. Maisa Kiddushin is not payment of Maisa Yodayim. It's not a payment of work of a hand. It's a key. It's a money for the to bind the relationship. No, the Gemara says you're right. There's no pasuk that the father gets the money from the word esbiti notati, because maybe he's talking about a minor, not a naira. But there's another pasuk that tells us the money goes to him, because it says binureh beisavia. The word binureh beisavia, I'm reading the Rashi. Binureh beisavia ochi dorishlo. This is the way we darshan it. Kol zman, all the time she binureh, that she's youth, ishalavia. As long that she's in a pubic transmission period, all that time is beisavia. She's in the house of her father. The kol shvach, any benefit, a bolo that comes to her lavio. What? So the Gemara, exactly, the Gemara understands that shvach nurim is not only shvach of work of her hands, any benefit that comes to her, even though the benefit came through that she bind herself with a relation with someone, and the money of binding, but it doesn't matter. She got money now. It's a benefit. It belongs to her father. So therefore, that's how we know the money of Kiddushin, not only by Ktano, even by Nairo, through another person, goes to the father. Okay, we'll stop here. I just started learning the Gemara. You have to learn it well. A little bit of Tosot quickly. And be learned until Daf Dal Amud Aleph. You see the Kavasah, then we'll see the Rishonim here.
To where?
Daf Daled Amud Aleph.
To where? Amud Aleph.
Until that, there's 2, 4, 6 lines on the top and Daf Daled Amud Aleph.
Okay.
That's a two. That's the final answer of the Gemara, and we have to see some toises in here. We saw one, but we didn't till them. We have to see it. And another thing, Chitemo Nefem Nelach Bushes of Gam. That takes, have to see a little bit. Then we go.
Where's that? Okay, with the rat.
Correct. Till there, there's a dot there. You see? There's a dot.
The Tanan. I see the Tanan. You said 6.
No. V'ahai v'yotzochinam, until that word. That's not Naga Mos Avim Gavam. That's it. It's not Tzaraya to it. That's it.
How far down? I
The end of the
can't see.
Gemara. That's the end. The final. The Gemara concludes. How do I know that the father owns the money? And then we'll go back to Machlokas Rashi and Toises and Yerushalmi. Why it's important? First, I have to see the Gemara, because the whole shail of the Yerushalmi, it's really in the Gemara itself. Because the Gemara wants to know the fact that the father he does the Maisa. Question is, the fact that I do the Maisa and I'm responsible to do the Maisa, do I get the benefit of the ownership of the money? The Gemara says no. Maybe only when she doesn't have a hand, but when she has it, she will have it. That back and forth is really the Iker Svora here of where the Maisa Kiddushin goes for. Well, that's what Kiddushin with money, and the Big Hashmon talks about the Kiddushin, the money of the Bia. But that idea of the Maisa, reference to the results of owning the money, the Gemara goes, who says the fact he has the Maisa, he owns the money? Maybe no, he will do the Maisa and she will get the money. So no, it's a posuk by Daktana, not by Nairo. No, anyhow goes to him. Shvach Niurim. I don't need the Shvach, another posuk. You can learn from there. So learn Yitzchak Kavasor, they go back to the posuk itself to show you that even Nairo, the money goes to the father. But that svora, that the fact he does the Maisa, who says he gets the money, the ownership, that's Gemara. The Gemara goes back and forth on it. And then finally Gemara bring a pasuk to it. So we made also by Bia, which we don't have a pasuk. The fact that the father gives over the Bia, who says he gets the money? Is the Maisa Bia giving over, like Rashi said? Who says he owns the money? Why the Yerushalmi understand he owns the money? Where's the guy for it? So then you have to go back and forth on this. Bezrat Hashem.